Welcome to the Beach House Beach Bunkers. We gear up for Dad's Day weekend. Good Friday morning. It's everybody's favorite day of the week. It's finally Friday. Can I hear him? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It's finally Friday. Happy Friday. The weekend is here. I hope you've got big plans for your weekend, and I hope you've got big plans for Dad. On today's show, it's the Father's Day edition. It's also Friday the 13th. Are you superstitious? After the tragic and incredible crash, the Air India crash yesterday, there's one survivor. How is that even possible? What did he do to survive? Where was he sitting? How did that all unfold? We'll take a look at that this morning. Also, a classic Mel Brooks comedy movie is getting a sequel. How is he going to pull that off? Oh, can't wait. What's the number one activity for dads on Father's Day and how it compares to Mom's Day? Also, what's the most consumed beverage on the planet after water? And chances are you've probably got a cup of it sitting around right now. We'll also play a little game called Identify the TV Dads. Dads get asked uncomfortable questions about their kids. We'll see how well dads know their kids. And we'll have a whole lot more. So we have got a jam-packed Dad's Day edition of the show. So hopefully you have something fun planned for your dad, maybe something outside. I know barbecues will be blaring. We will have hockey on the TV. The Edmonton Oilers pulled it off. Man, I figured it was done. I went over to watch the Bomber game. They were drowning in goals. Florida was walking away with it. So off I went to watch the Bomber game. By the time I came back, it was all tied up and headed into overtime. What is going on with this team? Outside this morning, we're at 11 degrees, and looks as if it's going to be a decent weekend. Decent. Looks like we're going to have some sunshine now. Looks as if we're not going to have any rain at all for the Dad's Day weekend. For rain showers, we're going to have to wait till Monday. So looking for a high of 22 today, 21 on Saturday, and really nice on Sunday. So if you got a picnic for Dad, maybe you're going to be out on the lake with the boat. I know we had some sun seekers thinking about maybe doing some boating this weekend. It's going to be a good weekend for it. Monday is when we'll see some rain, and then back to your regularly scheduled spring. We're down in the final couple of days here of spring. Summer is coming in fast. And so is the end of the school year. Just 13 days, 8 hours, and 29 minutes left on the school year. Where is the time rolling? God, it's crazy how fast the time is flying by. And on my Facebook page this morning, I have said, if you wish, share pictures of you and your dad. Maybe your husband is a dad and you've got pictures of the kids. And this is really how the two holidays compare. Father's Day, Mother's Day. Mother's Day is like over the top, flowers for everybody, food, gifts. Mom's a princess, mom's a queen. Mom is the queen of the universe. And for dads, I don't think we have one picture yet. We had like 500 pictures of, I'm a mom. Here I am with my kids. In fact, I've got 25 pictures to share with you. Dads are like, who are these little people eating the food in the fridge? Do we even have any pictures of us together? We're supposed to put it on the Facebook. How does that all work? So we will make an attempt at Dad's Day stuff today. But Mother's Day is the giant holiday. And Dad's Day is the mini version. It's the teeny weeny version. It's like the Super Bowl versus the Grey Cup for football fans. Super Bowl, most watched game on the planet. It contains the game of football. That would be Mother's Day. And then Father's Day is like the Grey Cup. It's still football. Yeah, it's still a holiday. It's still good. It's just smaller and a little quieter. Oh, my God. Did you see who was at the hockey game last night? Oh, my God. 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 I couldn't believe it. I was like watching the TV. And then all of a sudden on my TV screen came this amazing couple. These two cutie couples. We haven't seen them in such a long time. I just completely freaked out. I completely lost my mind. It was absolutely incredible. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Did you see it? Did you see it? How can you tell I'm a little excited? Yeah, it's... Who are they again? Travis and Taylor at a hockey game. Was there even a game going on? I don't know. I wasn't watching that. Welcome aboard, Sunseekers. Welcome aboard, Sunseekers. Let's get this Friday started. We're on most platforms for hour one of the show. We move over to Twitch for hour two of the show, twitch.tv/Tyler Glen Show. You can get the podcast version of the show, which comes in an audio form in 30 minutes or less, downloadable at tylerglenshow.com or wherever you get your podcasts at 1 p.m. Central Time each and every weekday. In case you want something to listen to while you're mowing the lawn, sitting on the lawn tractor, or taking a cruise, or you're out on the boat, or, just you're bored to death, we would love to have you listen to it if you're not part of the show already. So thank you for those that do. I appreciate it. Let's get it underway with Pebbles, who's got a big day today, graduation day. We are so proud of you. Way to go, Pebbles. Grad day today over at Assiniboine College. Congratulations. Do we have to call you Dr. Pebbles now? That'd be weird. Dr. Pebbles with a degree in, I'm not exactly sure, but I know you've been studying and you've been sharing your journey with us, and have a great grad day today. Polar Bear and Road Reverend also here on Twitch this morning. Good morning, good morning. And Polar Bear says that it's also National Bacon Day today. I think every day really is Bacon Day. Every day is a day to celebrate bacon. Oh, and that's so sweet. Listen, Pebbles, of anybody that's got an excuse to duck out of the show, and no one needs an excuse to duck out of the show, you do. It's okay. I will get you an early keyboard because you deserve it. You got big grad stuff going on today. Is it at 9 o'clock? Is grad at 9 or 10? I really should know that. Zumba Bernice is here. Good morning, Zumba Bernice. Polar Bear is like, Yeah, it's my wife's graduation day today. Whoop, whoop. I'm sleeping with the grad. Yeah, well, it's the way it goes. That's the way. Cindy is here. Happy grad day, Tosh, and happy Father's Day, guys, from Cindy. Thank you, Cindy. Early happy Father's Day to our dads on the stream. Hope you have a great weekend. Janine is here, too, to have a great weekend. Happy Father's Day to all the great dads out there. We will have TV Dad Trivia coming up on the show today. Speaking of TV dads, I think this is probably the most famous TV dad of them all. Homer watching the game last night, watching Game 4. No. He's not watching the game. He's all nervous because he's thinking, oh, my God, Travis is going to propose to Taylor at a hockey game. Of course. Ice, diamonds, ice, girl's best friend. He shoots, he scores, put one in the net. Oh, yeah. That's what he was nervous about. Who's watching the game? Come on now. Come on. Oh, well. KDD 4380, good morning. Welcome aboard. Good to see you this morning. Richard's here, too. Happy Friday the 13th, everybody. Watch out for the black cats. Friday the 13th. Are you superstitious? I have to admit that I am a little bit. I'm a little superstitious. Borrowed Bean is here this morning on Twitch. Hello, Borrowed Bean. Nick Adams is wishing Pebbles happy grad day today. Tracy is here too. Tracy Roger is here on Twitch. Loretta's over on Facebook along with Patricia TGIF. Hope you have a great weekend. Ladies, thanks for dropping by to say hi, good morning, and have a wonderful weekend. Looks like the weather's going to be pretty good for the weekend. Quentin is here, too, on Twitch. Jody is here, too, to wish everybody, all the dads, a happy Father's Day. Tracy says, yeah, back and forth. Football, hockey, football. It was mostly football until they tied the game, and then I kind of abandoned. The Blue Bombers had it at hand. You could tell they were on their game last night. I'm kind of disappointed in the crowd, although it's the first regular season game of the year, so I'm sure crowds will build as the season goes on, but there were a lot of empty seats that I could see. Not so much in Florida. Nick says, I caught the Oilers game just as they got on board, just as they kicked it into gear. Hey, what the heck? They have really got to be able to play with some consistency. I mean, it's really important that they can make that they can put 3 periods of consistent hockey together. Oh, wait a second. How did this get on the screen? Really? No, this is how do I get this off? Something is on my computer. No. These two have but you know what? I think this is the reason the Oilers won. So if the Oilers were smart, they would invite them to Edmonton. Can you please come to Edmonton? Because Alberta doesn't have enough high-profile visitors in the coming days. Why not? Why not? We've got all the world leaders from everywhere around the globe are coming. I mean, it's a G7 summit in Calgary, but Mark Carney is like, I just got elected prime minister. You're not in the G7. Come on. We're going to have ourselves a party. It's Canada. Everybody is welcome. Come on. Come for the party. So he's invited everybody. So Alberta's filled with world leaders, dignitaries, political figures, and so on. Put them in the mix. Put them up in Edmonton. Because they're the bad luck charm. Because when they show up, the Oilers win and Florida loses. So maybe we shouldn't be too hard on these two. Yellow Jacket is here in the house. Good morning, Yellow Jacket. And happy Friday to you. Cindy said she turned into bed when I went into overtime. Told hubby I could tell by his yell which team won. It's the hockey alarm. Yes. Okay, I guess the Oilers won. Hey, Ron over on Facebook. Nick says Taylor was there to encourage the Oilers to shake it off, shake it up. Yes, very, very good. And they did. They shook it off, and they're the good luck charm for Edmonton. So let's see if they can show up on the weekend. Let's keep things rolling. Speaking of keeping things rolling, let's do it. Yesterday's good thing. Yesterday's good thing. What happened to you yesterday? Obviously, the Oilers win was a good thing from yesterday. We would love to hear something big, something small that happened to you yesterday that was good to start the day with a little bit of positivity. Good morning, Molly. Hello, nice to see you on a Friday. Happy weekend. Happy weekend to you. We can do this. We got to get into one more day. Yesterday's good thing. What happened yesterday that was awesome? I got a sneak peek of the Smile Zone over at the Brandon Clinic yesterday. We're going to be live streaming from the clinic on Wednesday morning show to officially unveil the new Smile Zone with our friends at Tim Hortons of Western Manitoba. Really excited about that. It's a bright area of the clinic. It is a fun, and I'd seen they have one of the games hooked up already. And I saw a dad and his son playing the game where you stomp on the floor. It's a projector game. It projects onto the floor, and you stomp out the numbers, and you do the puzzles and the prizes and so on, and so it's really cool. I'm excited about that. Wednesday, you'll get to see the big payday, the big payoff of being the top smile cookie city in the country. The Victoria Avenue location of Tim Hortons selling more smile cookies than anyone else in Canada. And Smile Zone is just such a great, great project that happens at clinics and hospitals across the country. Dauphin was the latest one to get one, and that was up at the Dauphin Hospital. We were up there last year putting a Smile Zone in with Tim Hortons, and it'll be the clinic on Wednesday. So it was really cool to be able to get a sneak peek on that. Tim Hortons of Western Manitoba, 10 area locations to serve you in Brandon, Verdun, Neepawa, Dauphin, and Moosomin. Auto Fashion wishes you and all the dads a very happy Father's Day. While a lot of the Mr. Fix-It stuff can be done on a vehicle, when it comes to hail damage, very few dads are able to take care of that kind of mess. But there is a place that can help you out. They're MPI and SGI accredited. They are Auto Fashion at 255 17th Street North. They are behind Lee's Buffet and Best West Pet Foods. That is our friends at Auto Fashion. And Headley's Health Hut. Oh, yes, Headley's Health Hut is wonderful. 1314 Richmond Avenue in Brandon. We have got a big beach party planned for the end of the month for their Customer Appreciation Day. And I am really excited about this. I'm sure there'll be some palm trees involved, some special samples, deals, and a whole lot more. So get ready for it. It's a week from Friday. Well, no, hang on a second. 2 weeks today. So, yeah, technically it is a week from Friday. I got so much going on. I got to keep my days straight. 2 weeks from today, we're going to have a beach party. And that's going to be over at Headley's Health Hut the afternoon of the 27th. Kids will be finally let out of school, and it's going to be a whole lot of fun. 1314 Richmond Avenue, just east of Murray GM. Okay, so now we can get to some good things. Yesterday's good thing. Hey, Ryan. Borrowed Bean got a new barbecue. Oh, yeah. Just in time for Dad's Day. Derek, yesterday's GT, my oldest brother George was heading to Dauphin. He lives in Canmore and decided to head 1.5 hours out of the way, and he finally visited my house for the first time. Stopped in for a visit. There we go. Now we're on a roll. And Pebbles was over at the park with hubby, kids, and son. Happy he got to see a train. That's fantastic. Now we're cooking with gas. Quentin says, GT, I got the call. Oh, my gosh, I need a haircut. Tyler knows what I'm talking about. I can't say much more. Oh, well, I'm not surprised. There will be. Well, I'm kind of saddened though. This could take Quentin away from us, and he has been a loyal Sunseeker since the start. I'm happy and sad at the same time. More will be unveiled. I got to come for a haircut. I got to sneak that into while I still can. Congratulations, pal. Can't wait to hear more. We'll wait to let the cat out of the bag until you kind of share it with friends and family. I was never in any doubt with regards to Quentin has a lot of projects on the go. This particular one, I was never in any doubt. Not for one red hot second. Yeah, so I am not at all surprised. Quite frankly, I'm surprised it took so long. But I hate being kept in the dark when people have a secret and we're keeping everybody in the dark. We will unveil it soon enough. And Quentin will tell Sunseekers undoubtedly he bumps into. Yellow Jacket, spent some time with my granddaughter for a few hours. Such a blessing. That's fantastic. Yay! Family time. Polar Bear put the sprinkler on last night and grass was just soaking it up. Soaking it up for sure. Mavis is here. Good morning, Mavis. We're doing yesterday's good thing. KDD's got one. Friend's birthday yesterday, so supper at Montana's. Oh, they do good ribs over there. They do, dude. They do? They do good ribs. Sticky fingers, sticky. Did they put that big moose head on your friend, or what is it? Would they put some hat? They've got like my celebration sombrero. I was the very first person to ever put a hat on and celebrate and sing a song. It doesn't matter. Years and years and years and years ago, I was doing that, and then all the restaurants decided that they would do the same. It's just constantly being copied. I'm just kidding. Is it? I don't know if they do that anymore. Well, that's too bad. I like when they do that. It embarrasses people. It's happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Clapping their hands. Funny hats. Anyway, glad you got some ribs in you. Carrie is here on a Friday. Hi, Carrie Branyuk. Hope you're well. Hope you've had a great week. I hope you've got something awesome planned this weekend. Maybe it's dad related. Maybe it's not. We certainly want to give a special shout out to those who don't physically have their dads with them this weekend, but your dads are always with you. And I know that holidays like this are joyous for most, but not for all, because for some people it's a tough time if you've recently lost your dad, and the same thing is on Mother's Day, and it's important to know, at least that's what I believe. Not everybody believes the same thing, but I believe that your dad is with you, and just like I've got Dizzy with me here today, and he's not peeing on the rug. He is not peeing on the rug. Nope, he's with me, keeping me company, taking care of his papa, taking care of his daddy. Congratulations, Quentin. So happy for you. Oh, it's going to be great. We'll have to figure out an unveiling so you can tell everybody. We'll get you on the horn to do that or something like that. Tell us. Oh, you probably already know. He's probably already told you. Loretta says, sitting watching TV. Oh, my God. Okay, so Loretta came across a wood tick. She's sitting and watching the hockey game when she thinks to herself, somebody is tickling me. Could it be a pet, a spouse, a child, a little fly that has landed on me and thought I was a little piece of leftover lasagna that it could enjoy? No, it was a wood tick. A Lyme disease carrying, germ-infested bug that wanted to take a chunk of skin right out of Loretta's neck. But yesterday, because this is a feature called Yesterday's Good Thing, and because Loretta has just gotten her black belt in karate, she quickly pivoted to a and took took out the wood tick. Yeah. Woo. Kick that wood tick right in the nutties. Good job, Loretta. Yoo-hoo. And let this be a lesson to the wood ticks. Don't mess with Loretta. And let this be a lesson to the rest of us. Watch your pets. Check yourself out. And dads, this is a great excuse to say to your significant other, I need to check you for ticks. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm talking about. I mean, it's a safety issue. It's time to check you for ticks. KDD says they do a paper hat now, but we didn't say anything, so she didn't have to wear it. Oh, I'll lend you the sombrero if anybody needs. Carrie says, can I do Sundays, GT? My son won Player of the Year for volleyball U18, and his female schoolmate also won for Brandon. Thrilled. It was all Brandon players and not Winnipeg. That is awesome. Congratulations. That is fantastic. Well done. Uh-oh, Loretta still feels crawly. Okay. You need to channel your inner Mr. Miyagi from Karate Kid. Remember what he taught you, Loretta. Wax on, wax off. And meditate. It's okay. You took care of business. Way to go. Job well done. Good job, everybody. Zumba Bernice, it's driving her crazy. You can reach out to him directly. Just send him a DM on Facebook. He'll probably tell you. And we will rock and roll into the weekend. Let's get to the beach, and then we'll get this show underway. Because it's Friday's Sunseekers Dad's Day weekend. It's time for the beach.
Sun is up, let's split the day. Oh yeah, Friday's here, gonna start to play. Beach bunker, feel the heat. Dance all night, move those feet. Waves crashing, music loud. Feel the vibe, join the crowd. Sunseekers, time to shine. Weekend love will be fine. It's the weekend, let's get wild, wild, wild. Party hard, feel the vibe, vibe, vibe. Sunseekers all day long, long, long. Dance the night, sing our song, our song. Games and laughs, surf the wave. No more work, time to rave. Sunset glow, colors blend. Fun won't stop, never end. Feel the rumble undertows, toes, toes. Beach bunker where it grows, toes, toes. Sun and sand, laughter, sweet, 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 sweet. Grooving down, feel the beat, the beat. It's the weekend, let's get wild, wild, wild. Party hard, feel the vibe, vibe, vibe. Sunseekers all day long, long, long. Dance the night, sing our song, yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Games and laughs, surf the wave. No more work, time to rave. Sunset glow, colors blend. Fun won't stop, never end. Feel the rumble undertows, toes, toes. Beach bunker where it grows, toes, toes. Sun is up, let's spread the day. Oh yeah. Friday's here, gonna start to play. Gonna start to play, yeah. Beach bunker, feel the heat. Dance all night, move those feet. It's the weekend, let's get wild, wild, wild. Party hard, feel the vibe, vibe, vibe. Sunseekers all day long, long, long. Dance the night, sing our song,
Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, the Flow Rider's up and running. Look at us go. Oh, show off. Oh, man, that would be devastating. You'd have to have good health care. Have to have good health insurance if you're going to give that a whirl. Let's check outside this morning. Happy Friday. Happy Father's Day, dads. We've got some Father's Day fun coming up for you in just a little bit. Good times, dads. Good times. 11 degrees, bit of cloud to start the day, and a little bit of haze. But, we're in for a really nice weekend, dads. We're expecting a high of 22 today. Great barbecue weather for tomorrow, too, if you're going to be outside. A high of 21 and upper 20s for Sunday. Actually, Sunday turned out to be the nicest day of the week this week. So that's just going to be great. Rain is coming in on Monday, and so we'll look forward to some greening up there. And again, we got just 13 days left of school. 13 days left, except if you're at Assiniboine College, grad day today. And we got a Sunseeker graduating, and she's got a request to have the Friday song done early. So we will do that, the Friday song done early. So I am just going to get all set up here. This is, if you're new to the show, this is a Friday tradition. We kick off the weekend with the keyboard. This keyboard was given to me by a guy named Paul. He had a little band that he had put together many years ago with a couple other guys. I think another guy's name was John. I think George and Randy, I think. And anyway, they were struggling, and I said, guys, you got to stick with this. Like, you guys, you're from England. We need you to stick with your dream and keep making music. And so they did. They stuck with their music, and I kind of helped coach them and help them keep their sticks on the ice and kept the train on the tracks, as it were. And eventually they had some modest success. As a group, I think they were called the Beatles or something like that, and so anyway, Paul gave me this. He gave me a keyboard as a present for all the encouragement that I gave the band over the years, and so I treasure this now. I have never replaced the batteries on it. It's magical, and so I think Paul's last name was McCollum or McDonald, Paul McDonald. And so that's the story of the keyboard. So now I have the McCartney. That's what it is. McCartney. Yeah. I don't know where he is now. I hope he's okay. Because, I moved on to superstardom, where, millions and millions live streamed this show on Friday just for this particular. And there's a beat to it. There's a beat. Let me start the beat here. Get you in the mood for the weekend. Dance Day weekend. Okay, all right. I don't care what your mama says, the weekend time is here. I don't care what your daddy says, the weekend time is here. All I know is the work is done, and now it's time to have some fun, 'cause the weekend starts today. Hey, the weekend starts today. Hey, I don't care what the mayor says, weekends are full of cheer. I don't care if you think it's a lie, 'cause the weekend will soon be here. I don't care about the CIA, and I don't care what the calendars say, 'cause the weekend starts today. Hey, weekend starts today. Hey, I wish it was the weekend today. Hey, it's grad day. Happy grad day to you and all these Assiniboine grads too. We can't wait for you to pay some taxes. We're waiting here for you. Connor McDavid is gone. I just added that last part in. There you go. Happy weekend to you. Happy weekend to you. The weekend song. There you go. Thank you. They love it. You love it. Thank you for loving it. Thank you for loving me. Thank you for loving me. I appreciate it. Thank you. That is for you, dedicated to our grads. You too can graduate and become something amazing. Something amazing thanks to your post-secondary education. Yes, here's hoping. Okay, to the quick roundup before we get into the fun stuff. This is a quick roundup of trending items on the internet and beyond. This is, I don't want to spend very much time on this. There has been a significant development in the Middle East. I'm putting this on your radar because those with tinfoil hats will be off to the store to buy their paled preservatives today and stock their bomb bunkers. To the bunkers, everybody. This could be it. This could be the start of WW ... I. So it might be. I've had some people ask, do you think this is really serious? And actually, it's quite serious. It can't be understated that this powder keg over there, and apparently Iran is close to a nuclear weapon. Israel attacked them to take out the means to build the nuclear weapon. Obviously, Iran is not going to be very happy about that. And so there could be retaliation. There could be Israel is on a state of alert. They had all kinds of alarms going off through the night. Their entire country has been put on notice that they could be bombed at any second. They could be attacked. There is growing concern in the United States that there could be attacks against the Americans. The Americans were quick to come out and say, hey, whoa. Hey, we had nothing to do with it. We are causing enough crap in our own country. We had nothing to, our hands are full. We've got too much going on. We had nothing to do with this. Wasn't us. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. I got enough crap I got going on. I'm stirring up enough trouble. And so, quite honestly, I think Donnie is really upset at Israel for doing this because the Americans were really trying to negotiate with Iran to say, look, we don't want you to make these nuclear bombs. Can you bake cakes instead? Cakes and cookies are much better to bake than nuclear weapons. Come on, we'll even give you some chocolate chip cookies. And they're like, oh, we don't think so. And they're like, well, they might take the bait. They might move from nuclear bombs to cookies. And then Israel comes in. We're not waiting. Boom, boom, bang, boom. And so, yikes. So Donnie is walking the line. He has said that he's actually issued a warning that, and the warning goes like this. You better agree to a deal not to make bombs, quote, before there is nothing left. Hey. So anyway, I know not everybody watches the news. Sometimes people have said, you know what, I like that you keep me up to date on what's going on, and now you're up to date. That there is literally nothing we're not even, Canada's not even at the table in this particular game, but obviously there is serious concern, and we will continue to watch it, and that's all we can do is watch it. It is just so far away. Much like the Air India crash on the other side of the world, but the videos that we continue to see are absolutely horrific and heartbreaking. And we live in a time where there is closed caption television everywhere. There is cameras everywhere. So anytime something happens, it can be caught on camera. And this was a closed circuit, or I don't know, somebody was just like filming the backyard. I thought it was a closed circuit TV cam. Someone has zoomed in, and this is the Air India crash actually happening in real time. There it is, right there. into a fireball. It tried to ascend on takeoff and just stalled like it. And one guy survived. One guy survived this. Absolutely horrific. So sad. So awful. But the one guy that was able to survive, he was in seat 11A. How is that even possible? This is the guy. He is, I don't know, touched by the hand of God. Viswash Kumar Ramesh is his name. 40 years old, from the UK, the only survivor. And it was interesting, as I followed this story yesterday afternoon on X, and the videos and the pictures were coming in, and the news outlets were saying all the 241 passengers have perished in the Air India crash, and people were using AI to fact check it and said, no, we'd heard that there was one survivor. Is that fake? Of course, with all the AI floating around and all the people lying on the internet, we thought, oh, there couldn't have been a survivor. And everyone was like, yeah, he parachuted from the plane. And there's so many stories going around. But, AI was able to quickly correct major news organizations like CNN and say, no, one person did survive. I am asking for seat 11A on every airplane ride until the end of time. I think that is going to be the most popular seat on the airplane. He only suffered minor injuries. In fact, he walked himself into the hospital. His brother, who was seated next to him, is still missing. But that is a miracle, an absolute miracle. One Canadian was on board. Truly amazing that he's still alive. A story to tell. Oh, they have a diagram so they can show you where he was on the airplane. Look at this. Left-hand side, just in front of the wing. That's by the emergency exit, too, which he said that as soon as the plane went down, and it was just instinct, human instinct, that it's like he wasn't knocked out. He unbuckled his seatbelt, and he saw the opening and just jumped out. It was after the crash. It wasn't in air, contrary to what you're reading online. Quentin says he's probably the only person that didn't put his seat back in the upright position. What else does he have to say? He had been living in the UK for about 2 decades, was returning to his wife and child after visiting family. While recalling the final moments before the crash, he said something was visibly wrong just moments after they took off. There is video circulating of people trying to get all the onboard entertainment to work, to get the fans to work, to just get anything. Nothing was working. Nothing was responding to passengers trying to activate things to get it to work. They're like, nothing's working on this plane. He said that when the flight took off, within 5 to 10 seconds, it felt like it was stuck in the air, just stuck and wouldn't move. Almost immediately after takeoff, the captain and his co-pilot gave a mayday call. The two highly experienced pilots have more than 9,000 flying hours. The man who survived said that it felt like the plane was just gliding. There's no altitude gain. It just was stuck. Everything happened in seconds. Then I realized we were starting to go down. Suddenly, lights started to flicker on the plane. Green, white, green, white. Then the plane rammed into some establishment that was there, he said. It was a housing facility provided to local medical students who were having lunch when the aircraft crashed into their dining hall. His first thought was, I'm dead. I've died in a plane crash. Till he realized that, wait a second, I can see things. I can breathe. I'm still alive. I saw an opening in the fuselage near my seat. I managed to unbuckle myself. I used my legs to push through that opening and I crawled out. I absolutely do not know how I survived. The Prime Minister of India, who is on his way to Calgary now, actually went to visit him in the hospital. And again, he walked into the hospital. Unbelievable. He says everyone around me was either lifeless or injured and passing away. I still don't understand how I escaped. There he is walking. It's unbelievable. It's truly unbelievable. I can't wait to hear him speak more. I can't wait to hear more details. It's truly a miracle. And in light of all the amazingly bad things happening in the world, it's stories like that we can hang on to. Just be that one person. Just be that one person. Crazy stuff. Crazy, crazy. All right, Kuiper's Family Bakery. Oh, you need to pick up some beer or milk. Your ice cold milk will go great with the monster cookies and cinnamon buns, or the beer will go good with the sausage rolls. It's Dad's Day weekend. Go to Kuiper's Family Bakery and get Dad some treats. Now, they don't sell beer or milk there, but you can pick that stuff up to go with the delicious treats at Kuiper's Family Bakery, Brandon's Bakery. Sweet smell of pastries fill the air. Get him some garlic toast to go with that steak he's going to put on the grill. He deserves the best. 1411 First Street, just north of the First and Richmond corner, beside Tasties. Kuiper's Family Bakery. Make sure that Dad is not under your car doing the oil change this weekend. Take it over to Murray Chevrolet Cadillac Buick GMC Certified Service Express, 1500 Richmond Avenue in Brandon. They will make a donation to the Bear Clan, Samaritan House, and Helping Hands every time you go in there. So pull up to the doors, be in and out in a flash, get yourself a treat upstairs at Allison's, and be on your way. At Murray Chevrolet Cadillac Buick GMC Certified Service Express, 1500 Richmond Avenue. And Epp Law Office, your legal advisors for real estate law. If you're buying or selling a home, remember Epp Law Office. Same thing if you're doing a will. And they'll also help you with corporate law as well. And they're big supporters of the Helping Hands Soup Kitchen and their fundraiser that they've got going on to help them buy a new roof. And we have an update for you. And that update is the jackpot on their fundraiser has now jumped to $1,200. So this weekend, if you're doing some Dad's Day shopping over at the Shoppers Mall, drop on by their special table there to get yourself a ticket. And boy, you could maybe take Dad somewhere special. And at the same time, help support Helping Hands, as Epp Law Office does. Great community members. Epp Law Office on 18th Street across from the RBC. Still with fundraising coming up this weekend, we have got a special fundraising barbecue happening over at the Co-op. There's a bunch of fundraisers going on this weekend. If you are part of a fundraising event, shoot me a quick DM to let me know. There is a barbecue happening at the Heritage Co-op tomorrow. This is for Murray House, Murray House is a residence that provides safe, comfortable accommodations for out-of-town patients receiving cancer care at the Western Manitoba Cancer Care Center at the BRHC. And so as you're out and about on Saturday, again, doing some Dad's Day shopping, please remember this. They're going to be over at the Co-op Marketplace on Richmond from 11 till 3. Delicious barbecue. The weekend of barbecue this weekend. And the Little Valley Jamboree is on in Erickson this weekend. They are raising funds for 3 little ones, as they have been doing for decades. Brooks Davis, John Jacob Bernardo, and Odin Hebert. This all actually starts tonight in Erickson. Erickson is a nice little quaint town that I know very well. I went to school there, elementary and high school in Erickson. See the high school driving up number 10 on your way to Riding Mountain National Park, and right next to it is the rec center, and that's where this party goes on. It starts tonight at 6 p.m. and goes right through until Saturday night. And yes, Quentin is going to be your master of ceremonies for there all day Saturday. Quentin will be there Saturday. It is a 12-hour stint. It's about time you worked. Good Lord. Jeez. If you want to see Quentin working in action, that is going to, and at least a decent day, 12 hours. That's about time. Have fun. And good luck, everybody. You guys always do a great job there. Admission is $20 for the day or $30 for the weekend. A meet and greet with the world-famous movie star, body double, and soon-to-be Secret Service agent to the stars for $100. Yes. One of the many things happening this weekend in the community, and this comes up fast Monday. So this will be on your menu for Monday. This is so cool when the credit unions come together to do stuff. And there's going to be a giant barbecue for wildfire evacuees. And that's going to be hosted by Compass Fusion, Westoba, Assiniboine, and sponsors of our show, Sunrise Credit Union. And that is going to be happening at Sobeys West End, 11:30 till 2:30. That'll be on Monday, the 16th. So if you didn't get some barbecue in you, dads, you're going to want to remember this. Maybe you did and you're looking for some more barbecue. This will be a great event to take in on Monday, okay? Dad's Day weekend. So when I say that it's Father's Day weekend, what do you got planned? What's going to happen? What are you going to do for the dad in your life? If you're a dad, what's going to happen to you? What are you going to get? What's the tradition? What is going to occur on Sunday? I would like to know. The age of ties, socks, and barbecue gear remains some of the top-selling gifts in Canada around Father's Day. Ties, socks, and barbecue items. Canadians spend on average $100 to $125 per person on Father's Day gifts, mostly on food, beer, gadgets, and tools. The most ordered restaurant meal for dads on Father's Day, no big surprise here, steak and beer, followed by burgers and then chicken wings. Yeah, that's not at all surprising. Two-thirds of Canadians will celebrate Father's Day. Two-thirds. Gift cards are still especially popular as well. My dad passed 7 years ago, but I'll always go together to the cemetery and have a beer with him. And what do you do for Tommy? What about that daddy in your life? Come on, you gotta take care of your baby daddy. What about the baby daddy celebrations? Sarah, good morning on Twitch. We're going to St. Laurent, Manitoba, and staying at a lakefront Airbnb. Spoiling Dad a bit this year. Ho, ho, ho. How nice is that? In comes Sarah for the win. A lakefront Airbnb. Wow. It's fantastic. I am going to sit in the backyard with my feet in the Mr. Turtle pool. So I will have lakefront too. I'll pretend it's lakefront. If I have enough beers, it feels like lakefront. What do you got planned for Dad's Day? You know, poor dads, they totally get the short end of the stick. Moms, it's extravagant. They get showered with affection and gifts and flowers and breakfast in bed and all this stuff. Dads, they're just like, yeah, here's a piece of meat and a can of beer. Although I think a lot of dads, let's be honest, that's what they want. That's good. Cindy says steak for hubby, but I'll let him make me breakfast. See what I'm saying? So sad. It's so sad. Oh, we have some. Here we go. There's Tommy and the girls. See, and we need to celebrate a dad that has a family that looks like this. I'm surprised he still has hair on his head. For God's sake, seriously. Happy Father's Day. Now the pictures are coming in of dads. Oh, look at that. There's Aaron with the baby. Is that snow on the ground in the back? Must have been actual at the birth. At the birth. Oh, they're actually mostly Tosh. All right. Richard, me and my dad when I was younger, celebrating in heaven. Aw. Richard and his dad. That's so nice. My dad is gone too, so these days hit hard. If you still have your dad, spoil away. Hope everyone is having a good day, Blessed Mama says. Yeah, it definitely is one of those holidays that is tough for a lot of folks. This is Shannon. And this is Shannon sharing dads. I'm not sure. She doesn't say who is who on here. But, Kristen's baby daddy. Happy Father's Day. Happy Father's Day, you. Happy Father's Day. Oh, Janine reminds us that, yes, there's all-you-can-eat pickerel happening at the Legion, so you can take your dad for some fish. Oh, doesn't that sound good? I think it's like $20 fundraiser for the Legion. And, Cindy's catering a grad supper. Got to roll. That's no problem. We'll have more Dad's Day pictures coming up next hour. Dad's Day, we've got famous TV dads. The famous TV dad quiz, and some fun Father's Day stuff coming up next hour, hour 2 of the show. I don't know where the hell the first hour of the show went. It's gone. It's evaporated. What has happened? But we're one step closer to the weekend. Hey, thanks, guys. I really appreciate you being here, and I'm glad that the week flew by. And thanks again for your patience in helping me through this week. It's gone relatively well. We lost Dizzy a week today, and each day gets better as the time passes. So again, thank you for your support, and thanks for being here. And I hope that you have a great Dad's Day weekend. Happy Father's Day to all the dads. Maybe I should give my dad a call next hour. See if he'll take my call. In the meantime, thank you, YouTubers. We're moving over to Twitch for hour 2, okay? Hour 2 of the show is at twitch.tv/Tyler Glen Show. You have a great Friday, a great weekend, and a happy Father's Day, and we'll see you next week. We're moving over to Twitch. Same thing goes for